When I was younger, I got picked on a lot, and I also tried all kinds of different sports like softball. I was on the dance team, cheerleading, and nothing just really stuck for me. And I got in a lot of fights in school, picked on, bullied. So that kind of transitioned me into getting into wrestling. And then I knew a friend who went to a jiu-jitsu and taekwondo gym, went there, and I just felt my soul burn, and I wanted to be a boxer. I really wanted to punch people. Everything else was fun too, but just punching someone, boxing really, really stuck with me. And then I really found myself wanting to compete and win trophies for it. And then I thought, man, I would love to do this for the rest of my life as a job and to make it big in the sport. So that's where it started. I've just been always super aggressive even since I was little. So dance and cheerleading weren't really good for me, and I'm uncoordinated. And yeah, that's kind of how it came out to be.
I just want people to know, like, you know, the level of commitment, heart, and determination Taylor has. Like, it's unreal. Like, you know, she's been through a lot in her life. You know, she pushes through every obstacle with good attitude, love, compassion, and just this raw determination that, like, you know, you don't see at too many people in this life. As
you can see, it's a lot. You know, I have thankfully a lot of people who support me. Like, everybody in the gym is so welcoming to my children, lets me bring them when I need to bring them. I think social media has a good job of making things look so easy and so glamorous, but it's not. I have a million breakdowns a week. I freak out all the time. Sometimes I'm so overwhelmed that I can't, like, sleep at night. But where there's a will, there's a way, and I've just wanted to prove to them that you can go for your dreams and at all costs. So what I do is I just make it happen. I find a way. If something throws me through a loop, then I work around it, and that's how I do it. As long as they're happy and they know that they're loved, then I can do anything.
I've always tried to teach her to be tough and don't take no shit off nobody, so I don't know if that got her motivated or what, but we spent all our time outside and in the woods and on the water, and she was climbing cypress trees at 5 years old, jumping out in the rivers, so, you know, water skiing at 2 years old. So she's always been, you know, highly motivated and talented no matter what she did.
You know, sometimes, honestly, I wake up and I'm like, oh, I don't want to go do this. But when I was younger, I was a very angry kid. I was very angry and mad at the world. My mom had a bad drug problem. So I always thought, why me? Why, like, just angry. Always had, like, a chip on my shoulder, or depressed or upset, and had a lot of things happen to me when I was younger that just played a big factor in that. And when I would fight and train, it just relieved it. It made me feel better. It made me not feel those feelings. It was my way of getting it out, my outlet. And even now, still, like, if I don't train for a couple days, I can feel the frustration build up in me. So it's my release. I love it, and I love to come in here. And when you learn something and get better at something, or have big things pay off, like winning a fight and getting these opportunities, it just makes it so worth it. So it makes me really excited for everything, and it honestly is my biggest stress reliever.
She is like this sweet, pretty young lady, but then, you know, at the same time, she can flip the switch and just be mean and nasty as she wants to be, and not in like an out of control kind of way. Like, she really does a good job of, like, focusing all that, you know, gnarly energy into, like, high volume striking, you know, clean combinations, you know what I'm saying, putting it together well, you know what I'm saying. She's not overexerting herself, she's not reaching for anything, you know what I'm saying. She's just throwing clean combinations, and they're mean, you know what I'm saying. She's throwing them technically sound and throwing them with bad intentions.
I've watched a couple on TV, but it's hard to watch, you know, your child in there doing that. But I know Taylor loves it, and I love her for what she does, and proud of her for doing it.
They're all so awesome. Like, I'm about to cry. My team's so awesome. Like, so awesome. I can't say it enough. So, like, the energy I have around me, the people I have around me, I just want to do it for them. Not only myself, but for them, because they really put it all into me, and I appreciate it. So I want to go do it for my team, my family, my kids. And it's like waiting for Christmas. Very excited.
Oh man, she's great, dude. Like, her work ethic is like none other, man. She's in here like every day grinding, just getting better, man. I've seen like no one else work like her. she's a super kind person, but like in the ring she's a savage. So she's a nice person, but in the ring she's a killer. Really, that's what comes to mind.
I'm so excited. So my last fight for bare knuckle, I set the bar really high. I stole the show. I got fight of the night, and this time I want to exceed that. I already set the bar. I set the bar, and I want to go above that. I just want to win. I want to knock this girl out. I want to be the world champion. So this is just, to me, a roadblock in that way. I'm on the path to becoming the world champion, and this is an obstacle in front of me that I have to get out of the way